Hi there. Wise Old Sage here. Today let me give you a breakdown on the recent Q&A from Sean of High Dollars. He is one of the founders of High Dollars. You will want to stay as there are some pretty interesting stuff here. If you are interested, please considering joining High Dollars using my referral link. Anyway, here goes. How does High function as a non-profit organization and still be sustainable as a business and ecosystem? So basically they were inspired by the nature of credit unions and community banks where they are member-centric and focus on serving. However, these are almost always limited by location, but now with crypto and international chatting or communication platforms, things have changed. So they see this as the opportunity to address the core issue of the financial world and focus on making money for their users, not off their users. Their approach is to recover their costs, and any surplus will go into improved benefits like rates and perks or even token buybacks. All focused on developing, delivering and growing membership value. Note that they are a non-profit organization. That means that they are a business and they try and earn a profit but returns the profit back to the organization. How much assets under management for staking or in lending do they foresee High to be by end 2023? Compare to Celsius $1.3 billion and Swissborg $0.2 billion. Sean states that they are crossing the 100 million AUM mark already. So, it seems that they do have some very strong interest thus far. They hope that we all will take advantage to grow our High tokens and other crypto with us. Well, sign me up. What are their plans to stabilize the value of the High dollar when the rewards start to unlock next year? And whether it is possible for referral rewards can be released early to those who have completed KYC and bought High. They would like to point that rewards are locked for 1 year and that gives them time to build out the platform, as we can see these first 6 months. The High dollar can be traded freely and their efforts are focused on increasing membership value and thus being a High member, which creates demand for High gains in value, so to speak. They have just started and it is pretty early days. Pyrrhic's team is supposed to be cooking up some great benefits. Might be interesting to see what else they come up with. They have been looking to find ways to ensure that those who help grow the ecosystem by buying High, referring friends to the network and providing liquidity are the ones being rewarded more. They will have more on this shortly. But Sean did not answer the question whether the rewards can be released early for those who purchase the High tokens. However, I think it might be a bit unfair. Let's see what they will do. I doubt that they will do the early release. The next few questions are in relation to the tokenomics side of things. Why is the tokenomics such that there is unlimited High dollar supply? Wouldn't that have negative impact on High price? Just because they haven't pre-minted a max supply doesn't mean there won't be a max supply in the future. They are seeking to grow the token along with the membership base. This I disagree with though. At the end of the 4 years, we should still be seeing a massive supply of High tokens and it will have a negative impact of the price of High. I think the team should reconsider the extremely long rewards period. A little insight on how the team is planning to make sure the value of High does not fall as soon as the lockup period is over. Sean states that they know that there are some members that are not contributing as much as others. So, they have plans to address this. However, no details were given. I personally don't think that they can do that much about this, as if they go against what they had promised to their members, even those who didn't contribute much, they will be accused of being a scam or worse. They do need to protect their reputation as well. Sean also feels that the daily release of rewards following the development of a full suite of services should not be a particular issue, as the membership tiers will drive even further interest and demand. And that is even before they add all the new ideas to the roadmap. GameFi with High Flyers was just the start. Again, we just have to see. And maybe contribute ideas as well. Moving on to the High protocol. How big of an advantage does the High protocol hold compared to other fintechs protocol? Sean states that most importantly it needs a use case, and we are seeing a number of areas to improve upon. First and most obvious, fees. This I agree. If a protocol is meant for the masses, surely fees is one very important factor for adoption. However, there are a good number of mature blockchains with much lower fees already. Can the Hi protocol beat those? Anyway, Sean also said that it needs to have the speed and latency for large volumes of transactions. Their papers are hinting at the area of data and identity. The team has been investigating what can be done in this space, and this looks like a good place for differentiation. Sadly, Sean did not elaborate more. I am guessing the protocol will probably take like a few years to develop. It is just too early. Will the Hi protocol be launched before the 4 years of claiming free rewards exhausted or afterwards? C said that timings can be kind of difficult to predict or even to estimate, especially when there are outside dependencies. That said, they hope to be moving faster and better than most other projects. They expect that the process will likely take 2 years for full launch, so that 4 years is generous, but this is with a broad brush. The details are still to be worked out. This is the end of the first part. I will continue in the next video. Don't want this to be too long or it will get very dull. The link to the Hi Dollar project is in the description. Please like and subscribe. I make videos on cryptos and trading. Wise Old Sage signing off. Take care.